we got so much to talk about before this game, which is a very exciting game. Very happy to be here. Hello, everybody. SummerJS said their niece went into labor at the start of yesterday's game and has given birth to a healthy baby boy. Mazel tov. That's wonderful. Congratulations. I'm glad they weren't hosting. Swagboss247, you do get a shout out for being so polite. Thank you for asking politely. Happy birthday to Big Dave Clements' brother. Also, DKD423, shout out to you. Wander the World in Winnipeg, hello to you. Try saying that 5 times fast. Great Scots in Alaska, hi to you. TT in Toledo, hello. Hello to Jake the Great 62. Freaking Clowns in Northern Alberta. That's a username, not a statement of the people of Northern Alberta. Give Back is wishing everyone good luck. I saw a few people doing that. Appreciate that. Somebody just yelled, "Is this trivia?" And the answer is yes. Karamia in South Dakota, hello. Baby Boy Black is ready to go. What the Folk, F-O-L-K, is enjoying some Portos while playing. You are at Portos in Chicago. Please get a wet Italian beef sandwich for me. I love them so much. Weather update, it is minus 12 degrees Celsius in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. So if you're planning to go there for warm weather, you've made a mistake. If you're planning to go there at all, bring like 12 jackets and wear them all at once. That's my advice to you. Yard Mule is here rooting for the Eagles from New Jersey. That's right, the Eagles, the Chiefs. Super Bowl 57 this Sunday. It's going to be very exciting. No matter who you're rooting for, it should be a good game. Be sure you have all your game time snacks ready. Do your menu planning. I have to do my menu planning for the Super Bowl to know what I'm going to have. And finally, Leandro has a gift card waiting to redeem tonight. Well, this is the perfect thing to do while you wait. So glad you are here with us. Warning, this game is not for the weak of heart. If you're here, it's because you're not afraid of difficult terrain and facing the hardest game we've run in the last 3 years. This is the Swagbucks Live Super Challenge, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Now, you're going to need every square inch of your hippocampus to compete for today's grand prize. That is $1,000, and everyone who can correctly answer my 10 multiple-choice trivia questions will split it. In this game, you will earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If that happens, you will need to claim your bonus SB at the end of the game. You do that by clicking a button that appears once the game has ended. Grand prize winners get their bonuses claimed automatically, and claiming is really important for 2 reasons. Number 1, each game we give away a 500 SB prize to one player who earns and claims at least 1 SB in the game. We announce each game's winner at the beginning of the following game, so I do have the winner from Wednesday's game, which was Swiggy. Congratulations to you. You'll be credited shortly. Everybody else, keep playing and claiming, because the next time that winner could be you. But also, because you are here for the Swagbucks Live Super Challenge, if you claim your SB at the end of the game, you will get a 25 SB bonus on your next gift card. So you want to show up, you want to claim, even if you don't win the 500 SB prize from the giveaway, you will still get a 25 SB bonus on your next gift card. That is why you stick around and claim. Do not go anywhere in this game. Also, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to give yourself another chance at the grand prize. You can do that either using SB or with a free rejoin. If you don't have free rejoins, don't worry. Click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening, and you can earn free rejoins by watching videos. Finally, there are 2 ways to earn SB from Swagbucks Live outside of these live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. That's a once-a-day hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule. It resets each night at midnight Pacific time. And the second way is to click the More Ways to Earn button in the main menu. Then you'll access an exclusive offer wall with opportunities to earn SB towards your daily goal. So there's always a way to earn SB, even when you don't hear my mellifluous tones coming through your speaker. Right now, I think the comments can give us a break. Goodbye, comments. Because we need to get this one started. Over 35,000 people here playing. Here is question number 1. Which fast food chain serves the Filet-O-Fish sandwich? Is it Wendy's, Burger King, or McDonald's? Which fast food chain serves the Filet-O-Fish sandwich? If your main dish is burgers, what do you do on Fridays when your religious customers don't eat meat? Well, you give them a McDonald's fish sandwich to keep them coming in. Of course, that is the birth of the Filet-O-Fish sandwich at McDonald's. That is the answer I was looking for. 92% of you getting that one right. Starting us off strong with number 2. I see everybody else pretty much joining in, or rejoining, that is, vaulting us over 34,000 people and counting. That continues to climb higher and higher and higher. I think we might make it to 35,000 people in grand prize contention and over 36,000 people playing the game. I'm going to see if we get there. Give you just a moment. These are our stragglers. Not everybody shows up when the game starts, but those rejoins give you a chance to still compete for the grand prize. See? Rejoins, very important. All right, from here on in, every question you get right earns you 1 bonus SB. Don't forget to claim them at the end of the game if you don't win. Here is question number 2. What was the name of Frankie Valli's group? Was it the Temptations, the Four Seasons, or the Supremes? If you follow us on Twitter, you might have gotten a little help with this one today. What is the name of his group? One of the most recognizable voices of all time, teaming up with one of the most prolific songwriters of all time, and a legendary producer as well, made the Four Seasons all-timers. The Four Seasons is his band, that's right. Sherry, Sherry baby. 90% of you getting that one right. Well done, 7%. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Done. That carried over, by the way, from the comic strips. I'm going to give people time. Okay, we should be back up now. I believe I fixed it. Thank you for hanging around, sticking with us. And we are back in business, folks. That means we can move on to question number 5. By the way, we had 2/3 of the people eliminated on the last question come back in. We had a tech issue. It happens sometimes. It's what happens when you're popular. They try and take you down, but we won't be taken down. We're going to keep going forever. Here's question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Before it was celebrated nationally, which university celebrated a Black History Month in 1970? Is it Hampton University, Kent State University, or Tennessee State University? Celebrated it way back then. Now, prior to 1976, the national celebration of Black history and culture was only 1 week long. But in 1970, a student group at Kent State University successfully lobbied for a full month, and they did it every year. That is your answer. 77% of you getting that one right. This is the Swagbucks Live Super Challenge, and I just want to say how incredible it is. How many of you are remaining in grand prize contention? The rest of you sticking around, smart enough to go, all right, there was a tech glitch, but I'm going to get my bonus SB. I got to claim them at the end in order to be part of that 500 SB drawing, and in order to get a 25 SB bonus on my next gift card. All right, we are moving on now to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Who played the title character on Fox's show New Girl? Is it Zooey Deschanel, Jennifer Lawrence, or Kate McKinnon? Who was the New Girl? The abundance of New Girl TikTok sounds means that the show continues to live on with a new generation, and they get to fall in love with Zooey Deschanel, just like the rest of us did. Zooey Deschanel, she was the New Girl. 98% of you getting that one right. A fun show. We all enjoyed. We all liked New Girl. We all liked the towels. The Schmidt with the towels, where he's like, I know, you just reuse the towel. Why do you wash the towel? Towel washes me. That's such a good show. Great cast. Fantastic work. Let's move on to question number 7 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. When John le Carré started writing spy novels, what was he doing for a living? Was he a tailor, a spy, or a teacher? When he started writing spy novels, what did he do for a living? Can Spy Master George Smiley discover the Soviet mole in British intelligence? That's the plot of Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, of which John le Carré was only ever one. He was a spy. That's right, he was a spy. 80% of you getting that one right. Well done. Again, doing so well on a difficult game. We were told, let's make a tough game. We did it. But guess who's tougher than a tough game? All of you. That's right. You are all tougher than a tough game. All right, let's move on to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. The Munros are the largest mountains in what country? Is it Scotland, Ireland, or England? The Munros. Largest mountains in what country? This name comes from Sir Hugh Munro, who spent years cataloging over 250 different mountains in Scotland that are called the Munros to this day in his honor. Scotland is the answer. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. That is what I like to see. We are now moving on, you know, like you do, to question number 9, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q9. Who invented the color wheel? Was it Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, or Sir Isaac Newton? Who invented the color wheel? Who was it? If you want to properly create a color scheme for your home, you need a color wheel, which lays out everything in spectrum order on one wheel, and you can thank Sir Isaac Newton for that invention. Sir Isaac Newton is the one who came up with the color wheel. 15,069 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. Before we get to that final question, are you looking for a side hustle? Because after the game, you can sign up as a driver for DoorDash through Swagbucks, and you'll get 10,000 SB. That's $100 in PayPal cash or free gift cards when you make your first delivery within your first 30 days. That's all that money on top of what you earn from DoorDash just for bringing your neighbor a fresh cooked meal from a local restaurant. You have to be a U.S. player to qualify, and you also have to be a new DoorDash driver. So if you have not done this one before, now's a great time to try it. Good as time as any. All right, we have 15,212 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Almost 35,000 of you have stuck around to the very end, and I got one more bonus SB for you if you get this one right. Here it is, question number 10. Which of the following is a kind of tree? Is it an oak, an oat, or an oar? Which of those is a kind of tree? This is our cool down question. They grow tall and sturdy. They're great for making furniture and flooring, and of course they give us acorns, or rather they give them to squirrels. You know what I'm talking about, the oak tree, the mighty oak. That is the answer. 14,916 of you knew that one, and you are splitting our grand prize. Well done to each and every one of our grand prize winners. Let's take a look and read a couple of names out, shall we? We got Agisana, 939. We got Lura Roy, 2, Hero, 76921. You are a hero. You're a hero for winning this game. And Smart Boy G, 02. Smart you are. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to all of our grand prize winners. Also, congratulations to those of you who earned bonus SB and claimed them just now. Not only are you put into the drawing for 500 SB, not only do you have more SB in your account now than you did when the game started, but you get a 25 SB bonus on your next gift card that will be applied shortly. And, you know, now that you have all these SB in your account, now that you have this bonus on your next gift card, that's what these SB are for, right? Yeah, redeeming them for gift cards or cash, PayPal cash. Get your gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, hundreds of other places. You have done it yet again. Thank you for playing today. Please come back tomorrow for a whole new game. This has been Swagbucks Live, and have a wonderful evening, one and all.